Once in a while, put your sack on the track, ho. Probably a couple junkies. Standing in my lane, you acting funny, like it's some kind of game. State it up, sir, in front of my name. I keep my head up, keep getting better. This rap god, I'm going platinum again. You acting funny, like it's some kind of game. State it up, sir, in front of my name. Dominating your domicile, in and out just like a robbery. Call the cops now.
Well, welcome everybody to Let the Record Spin, episode number 3.
Oh, you tiki now? Go ahead, light your torch.
Hip Hop Radar Underground Show.
Lego. Sit back, relax, don't go act the fool. We gon' puff some weed and keep on acting cool. I'm on that chill shit, always keeping it real shit. The vibes going up like the smoke in the room, cause
This that hip hop radar underground show. This that hip hop radar underground show.
Yo, SGR crew, how are you doing? Welcome back to Hip Hop Radar Underground. I'm Sack Juggalo, and today we got a special one for you, all the way from it's the Gold Coast, right? Am I wrong about that? Are
Gold Coast is another place in Australia, which is further north. I'm actually in Sydney.
He's a Sydney. I thought I was gonna be clever real quick, but I'm an idiot. So we got all the way from Sydney, man. We got rock music for you tonight. So if you guys are looking to get some in your life, you in the right spot, man. We got my dude from the Lillypillies, Manny, in the house. Big salute, man. Thank you for coming through, man. I appreciate your time.
You, Zach, I think we've been talking about doing this for quite a while, so it's finally happened. Thanks for the
Absolutely.
opportunity.
Absolutely, man. We've been rocking with your music for quite some time now, man. You're super talented, bro. You got a great singing voice, amazing guitar. You know, I don't know how long you've been doing it, but it seems like you've been doing it for a very long time. And you're obviously doing a bunch of video editing and camera work. Where do you find time to do all this stuff, man?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's something that it actually relaxes me to make music. So if I've had like I don't know, a stressful day, for me just to put my feet up and start, coming up with melodies or just, strumming some instruments and coming up with some concepts, it actually like kind of sort of, especially when I'm doing video editing, I know for some people it's a bit of a burden and they don't really like making videos, but for me, I actually, I enjoy doing it. So it's to answer your question, I guess whether I find the time. It actually it's a long process as well. Like to make one song for me, it takes sometimes it takes months as well. I've been working on this one song now for about almost 2 months, so it is a long process, but it's very rewarding as well.
Absolutely. And what's some of the processes that you might go through as far as creating song? Do you have like you said, are you just back strumming trying to find something, or is there a concept in your head that you kind of want to go over but you can't really get it? Like the writing maybe or whatever it may be. I don't know. I can't write songs.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. So it all starts for me anyway. It starts with a melody, so I have to have some sort of hook. And then once I have that, then I have to sort of, figure out what sort of style I want to make it into, whether it's a pop song or a rock song, because I like both styles of music. And then I guess after that, I have to try and fit some words, some catchy words to the melody that I've written. And then after that is for me is the fun part, which is the production, because I love to just put layers and layers of instruments. I can play most things. I'm not a very good guitarist. I can play the bass and I can play the keyboards and I can play some drums as well. But when it comes to the guitarist, I have my the other Lily Pilly. He's a guitarist. Sometimes I ask my son to help me as well because he's
Oh,
pretty good at
sick.
playing guitar. And then I kind of sort of tweak it and then play it in the car. I'm thinking, oh, that's too loud. No, change things up. And then once I'm really happy with it, then I start thinking about what I want to do for a video. And I don't like to use a lot of stock footage. We all carry around phones, and I try and sort of take my own visuals and turn that into some sort of video as well.
Yeah, that's what's
That's
up,
why it's a
man.
long process.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you had a team, you could get that done in a week, excluding, the writing process and stuff like that. But I think it might be a little bit more closer to your heart, especially now that I know that you got your family working in this, you got some of your closest friends working in this. How cool is that to be able to create music with your offspring, dude? I mean, that's got to be very rewarding in itself.
Yeah, sometimes he kind of rolls his eyes a bit. It's like, oh, okay. It's like, I need you for a guitar riff. And he's like, oh, now? I'm like, yes, yes, get off the video game. I need you now.
Right? Yeah.
But no, it is because I've never kind of I think I would be capable of being a solo artist, but I don't think it would be fun to do this on my own. I like to kind of bounce ideas around off other people as well. And I think that there's plenty of solo artists out there, and good on them. But for me, although I would be able to do that, I find it more rewarding and sort of nicer to do it with other people, like family or friends, and yeah.
That's what's up, man. And you've played quite a few stages in your time. What was it like the first time you got in front of somebody and started doing your thing out there, man?
I mean, with Lillypillies, I've only been doing this for 4 years, but yeah, my sort of music past goes back a while, and it kind of started from scratch, like from nothing really, just from sort of playing at school with other friends, and then we sort of progressed and got better, and everyone got better at what they were doing, and then we started playing small shows, and then we started doing some pubs, and then so throughout the years I have gained a lot of experience in performing in front of a lot of people. But I guess with Lillypillies, it's my goal is not really. Oh, look, we do perform sometimes, and we have, but my goal is just to be creative and to put out music on streaming platforms like Spotify and iTunes and Apple Music, and create music. Because I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's fun to perform, but if I can't. You kind of have to choose. I think if you start going out and just touring all the time, then that kind of just slows down the creative process. And I've kind of done all that before. And with this project with Lillypillies in the last 4 years, I'm in the middle of writing my third album, and that's kind of where my priority is, I think. But yeah, in the past, I've played plenty of shows in front of lots of people.
That's what's up, man. Because I know for myself, I'm not really like sitting on here is fine. But if I was sitting on a stage talking to 1,000 people or even a couple hundred, I don't know if I could do it, dude. To be honest with you, like it's a lot of people, dude. And they're all looking at you for entertainment, and it's kind of like, oh shit, are we going to be able to nail this, dude? I don't know. I don't know. We'll just run at it and fucking check it out. We'll see what happens. But good on you for really spreading your wings out there, man, and being able to take, in part of, all these little different, venues that you've played, like the pubs and the little clubs, smaller venues and stuff like that. And to be able to, say, hey, I did that, man, that's a fucking huge accomplishment. So shout out to you, man, for real.
I did play at Stadium once, but hang on, there's a story to this that they weren't there to see me. There was a time in my life where we used to play covers, and we had an agency that used to book us every week. I did it for about 4 years, I think. And they would say, okay, this week you're playing in this pub, or this week you're playing at some party or whatever. And that particular week, we were scheduled to be the halftime for a rugby match, which was in a stadium. So, when people go out and often and eat popcorn, buy hot dogs during the halftime, and there's the entertainment.
Yeah.
So we were there. So I walked into this stadium, saw my big head on the big screen. I'm like, oh my God. Like,
That's
so
amazing.
I don't know if anyone was listening, but yeah,
Oh,
that
they was
happened. So
listening. There was people on the stairs. They couldn't help but to listen. Uh, that's awesome, dude. I mean, that's a really big venue, and you saw yourself on the jumbotron and shit like that. How was the game?
and it's like we don't know what was going on. We were just concentrating on our thing, trying, to play the right notes, and not forget lyrics and things like that. So, and it
Completely
was quite a long time
understandable.
ago, actually. It would have been about maybe 15 years ago now, maybe
Nice.
more, maybe 20 years ago.
What was some of the
It's
covers
like
that you
my
guys?
age now.
I know I do the same shit. I'm like, how the fuck old am I? I was born in '75. Boy, that was a long fucking time ago. You know. What was some of the covers that you got to play that night?
We just used to get told what to play, which is not an easy thing to do,
Ooh,
because if you expected to learn X amount of songs in a week, it's like, oh, I have to, like, but we would play whatever was around at the time. So I remember playing kind of stuff like Blink 182 and Nirvana or even something like Black Eyed Peas even,
Oh, nice.
stuff like that. Just whatever we got told to play because it was a paying gig. I mean, it was a job.
Yeah.
So we kind of had to, if we wanted to get paid, we needed to do what we were told to do. But which is why I'd rather do my own music and not play other people's music because for me it's more rewarding.
Absolutely. Yeah, because you're
To
not doing
create my
this
own stuff.
to be the next, whoever guy got all the mansions, you know what I'm saying? You're doing this for inner peace, you know? And it would make more sense that you would fall away from something like that and focus more on something that you're creating. It makes complete sense.
And we do the odd cover now and again. I think I'm kind of limiting myself. It's like one cover a year. I think
Mm.
last year I did one, which was Weekend, and so I'm kind of due this year to do Lillypillies to do a cover as well. But I don't want to be known for that because otherwise, if I start doing too many covers, I think that that all our songs are other people's and they're not.
Yeah. I
But
mean, even though you might
once
be putting your twist on them, of course, those are other
yeah,
people's words and it makes complete sense. Like
yeah.
there's this artist that I like to listen to. Her name is Rain Paris, and what she does, she'll take like pop songs and rap songs, and she'll turn them into rock songs, right? And she's fucking phenomenal vocalist, dude. She's really, really, really good. But then she'll put out her own fucking music, and it'll hardly get any traction. It fucking is sad as shit.
That's it. I think it's a bit of a balancing act, I think, where, when you're starting out like us, and her, you kind of want to do some covers so that you get known. In fact, well, there's one on our channel which is at 10Ks, which is a cover. And then I think, people then start to explore your other songs. And so, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know that you're performing somebody's favorite song out there when you do a cover. But just go and take a look at the stuff that we've wrote. I mean, it's pretty good. I would say it's comparable, my guy. Just go ahead and give it a listen. It won't hurt you, I promise.
Exactly.
Yo, Rose, how are you doing, girl? Good to see you. Big hugs. My dude Greg is in the house. Big salute. Good to see you, homie. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. We're wrapping that one up right here with Manny from the Lillypillies. And you wanna give the people a song real quick while we got a nice little crowd in here? I got your YouTube pulled up. And what song would you like the people to hear first from you?
Which came out at the end of January. It's called Loner and a Misfit. And I think a lot of people can relate to the lyrics of that song, I think.
Hell yeah! All right, we have seen this one before on the channel, so in case you guys missed it out there, we're gonna run it again. That's right. We got Lillypillies. This one's called Loner and a Misfit. Links in the description below. Make sure you're tapping on those. Let's go.
I'm always late for the party. That's the truth. I never say the right things. I embarrass you. The smiles I raise are sharp.
Pookie Ann, how are you doing, girl? Good to see you. Big salute.
I never seem good enough, so what can I do? I know when you're annoyed at the way I am. I'm walking down a path I didn't plan. I see when you put your head in your hands. You say I'm looking lost, but I'm free. I can help the way I am. I bet you can either. I bet you can either. No, I can help the way I am. 'Cause I'm such a dreamer. I'm such a dreamer, yeah. mess with my mind, can't mess with my head, can't mess with my heart. I know when you're annoyed at the way I am, I'm walking down a path I didn't plan. I see when you put your head in your hands and say I'm looking lost, but I'm free. I can't have the way I am. I bet you can't either. I bet you can't either. No, I can't have the way I am, 'cause I'm such a dreamer. I'm such a dreamer, yeah. Misfit, I'm a little misfit. Misfit, I'm a little misfit. I can't have the way I am. Misfit, I'm a little misfit. I can't have the way I am. Misfit, I'm a little misfit. I can't have the way I am. I'm such a dreamer, yeah. I can't have the way I am. I'm such a dreamer, yeah.
Yo, Lillypillies, Loner and a Misfit right there. I gotta say, I haven't seen this before. I thought I did because there was a red line underneath it saying I'd seen it, but I didn't have a like on it. But then, your ass was in Singapore. Now that is a fucking place that looks very, very interesting to even look at in pictures, especially that fucking 3 building thing with the ship on top of it. I've seen pictures of that thing and I thought it was so cool. Did you go in that building?
Yes, I did. I was I sometimes get to travel for my work, and that particular time was my first time in Singapore, and that's the Marina Bay Sands. And so I had written the song already, but I hadn't made the video yet, and I already knew that I was gonna eventually get some shots and turn that into a video. I didn't really have a lot of time, but so that only took, had a few free hours, and I was just going around filming stuff in Singapore, which I think was pretty cool.
Fucking awesome, dude. Because I never see those tree things before, but apparently they're buildings because they got lights and shit on them, and that was cool ass backdrop. I mean, everything that you had in there was very interesting, including the song. But to be able to see things like that, you're obviously a world traveler. Thank you for bringing us those images, man, in that song, dude. That shit was fire.
Yeah, thanks. It was very hot there. I just remember like sweating and thinking, oh my God, am I gonna look really like hot and bothered in the videos? Because I kind of have to want to be cool in the video. It's not like I'm dripping sweat. Every now and then I just like dry myself off, and
So it's very humid over there, I would take it.
yeah, it's always humid and hot, and sometimes raining and hot, and but they're very prepared for it. So they've got air conditioning everywhere, pretty much. So as
Oh,
soon as you
nice.
go in somewhere like a shopping center or a train station, or even the public transport, everything's super cool. But the minute that you walk out the door, it's
Wow, dude. It'd probably be like a lot like Florida then, because I went to Florida one time when I was younger. We went to Disney World, and all I remember is how hot it was and how big the fucking cockroaches were. I mean, you could hear the motherfuckers walk. It was crazy. I ain't never met a fucking cockroach this big as your hand, dude. It's crazy. And they're like making pallets on a floor for us to sleep on. And I'm like, you want me to sleep down here with these motherfucking things? That's crazy. Although I was a kid and I didn't say motherfucking things, but you know. Yo, 15 Ben is in the motherfucking chat, man. 15, how you doing,
hey,
brother? Good to
15.
see you. Big
I think
salute.
I live in Australia, and cockroaches fly here. They literally have wings.
What?
I'm not kidding. Yes, they fly.
Oh fuck, that's one step above that shit. That's crazy. Although I was just watching a video saying in Australia they found a new type of spider, and the new type of spider is basically this this old spider you guys already know about, but bigger. And
Huntsman's are pretty big.
they said it
I
was
like that.
the most deadliest one on the planet.
Oh, of course it's in Australia.
Of course it is, right? We're y'all the toughest motherfuckers on the planet. Y'all live with the craziest shit, bro. And shout out to y'all motherfucking ancestors for making cities and driving those things out to the country, because I tell you what, dude, there's no way I'm fucking living around them fucking things. Maybe a kangaroo. I could fuck with a kangaroo. I'll be nice to the kangaroo so it won't beat me up, because it will fuck me up. But I'll be nice to it, you know.
Small ones are nice, but the big ones, they're kind of like,
Scary
I
as
mean,
fuck.
I live in the city, so we don't really have kangaroos around here. But if you go like camping and stuff, yeah, they're everywhere.
That's wild, dude, because like we go camping, we might see a deer, you know. You go camping, you see a motherfucking kangaroo, that's amazing. You see koala bears all over the place too?
Yeah, same thing. Not so much around here in the cities, but if you go out, out of the cities, there's koalas. Yeah.
That's fire. Koalas are cool, but oh shit. Damn it. All right, so that's all right. That's all right. Manny will be with us back in shortly. I hope everybody's doing well out there. We are What is my neighbor banging on out there? Oh, this fucking guy. He's down here tweaking again. I got to tap on things. He's in the middle of getting evicted as well. So, hopefully that'll be here soon. I am tired of living right next door to somebody with a Harley Davidson. Motherfucker need to go to fucking store at 11 o'clock in the morning or 11 o'clock at night, 2 o'clock in the morning. Guess what he takes? He takes his Harley, and he's got to start his Harley. Yo, Pookie, and all love goes to you, girl. Why don't you come by Friday? You can drop me a couple of links. Appreciate you so much for that, man. You guys are really, really so fucking amazing and helping and supporting this channel out. I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you so much. Lifeless is in the house. Lifeless, good to see you. Big salute, homie. Good to see you, man. We got the one and only Manny from the Lillypillies with us tonight, man. And we just listened to a banger and a great video as well. So, Manny, if you had to pick one person who's no longer living to do a song with, who would that one person be?
That's a very good question.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be someone like John Lennon
Ooh, I like that.
because he's a very good songwriter, and also he did a lot of genres of music. Something like Imagine on the piano, but also if you think of stuff like Revolution from by the Beatles or
You can go back
uh,
to their beginning shit, dude, and like they did like big band music.
yeah,
They've done all kinds. You're absolutely right. They've done a ton of different genres. What era John Lennon would you want to write with though? That I guess we could key it down to that.
maybe late Beatles, like something like Come Together,
Mm,
Come Together, something
yeah.
like yeah.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. And now, one person that's living that you would love to do a song with.
Famous.
It could be anybody.
The 15th Ben came into the chat. I've already done a song with him, so we have to exclude him because that's one tick.
Hell yeah, that is an
Um,
epic combo though, dude. I'm just saying.
but who would I like to do a song with now? Ooh, geez, that's a tough question. You put me on the spot.
Yeah, because you're going to exclude somebody.
Yeah, there's probably a ton of people that I would like to do a song with right now. I've been listening to quite a bit of who have I been listening to lately? A guy called Sam Fender, who's an Irish musician.
Mm.
He's just put out a pretty cool album. He sounds a bit like Springsteen actually, but
Oh, okay.
he's like a new artist. Um, Nothing But Thieves is also a band that I've been listening to. They're like a British band.
Okay.
If you haven't checked those two artists out, yeah, check them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out because I always like listening to new music. So when people, all the time people say, "Oh, have you heard of this?" And it's so amazing how long I've been on this planet, and I love underground music, and there's still no way to know everyone. Like every day, I'm like, dude, these people are fucking amazing. You know, how are they not on top of everything? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like one after another, and it's like, how do these people get picked to be the most influential, most famous motherfuckers? You know what I'm saying? It can't be by happen chance, because if that was the case, there'd be people like you on top of the billboards. You know what I'm saying? If it was just kind of random and it happened, you know, there would be people that you've never heard their name, and you heard this song and you're like, dude, that's absolutely worthy, you know, of some
There's a
billboard.
lot of good music out there, I think, because I think as a general rule, a lot of people say, "Oh, music of today sucks," which it kind of does, but it's just the music that we get exposed to
Yeah,
sucks, as
right.
opposed to like the music that because kind of once upon a time people just heard music on the radio and that was it,
Yeah,
or MTV. But now, what we get exposed to, for me, it sucks. But if you go looking, there's some amazing artists out there. You just have to
incredible.
look.
Right? And that's the
That's all.
sad thing, you know. We got to be the A&R to push this stuff, right? Because if we leave it up to MTV and the radio stations, you guys would never be heard, and it fucking is sad as shit, because you're the real. You know, you don't have somebody telling you what to write. You don't have somebody telling you what to film. You do whatever's in your heart, and you put it out to the world, and that's the key. You know, not being controlled at some point, and just putting your own art out there. You know, you look at a lot of artists that are on the top, and you kind of think like, okay, you see where they came from, you see where they're at. You know what I'm saying? Why the drastic change? Because somebody told them they had to change. You know, and it kind of sucks. I mean, one of two things will happen with the artists like that. They'll either become even more successful, or they'll fall off. You know, and once you fall off, you don't get any more music, which sucks. You know, I don't know. I'm babbling. I'm over here babbling.
No, I think it's true, and I also think that once upon a time, record companies would invest in artists, and even if they made one album that sucked, then it's okay. They'd say, okay, that was a learning curve. Your next one will be better, and the next one after that, and you kind of had time to grow. Whereas now, it's
Yeah,
like one strike and you're out and you dropped. I think that's the trend, really. If you flop, you flop.
yeah.
Where I don't think that was the case in the 70s and 80s.
And you know, I noticed a lot. You got to wait for the market to catch up on a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Even though you might be out there spending millions of dollars for promotion, it doesn't mean it's going to reach the right people's ears. You know, and once it does, it might be 5 years down the line, and that person ain't even making music no more. And you're like, dude, that motherfucker was sick as shit. What happened? You know, I think it's just time for the market to catch up. And I know it takes a lot of money, you know, backing people for years to be able to do something like that. But even at the point you get to a record contract, you've been performing and writing music and doing all kinds of things for at least a decade minimum. You know, it isn't like you just started shit 2 months ago and record exec's like, hey, let me get you signed. You know, so you've already been doing it for a career. You know, 10, 15 years at that point, and then you're expected to get better. That's it. Fucking blows my mind. You asked me to do this because you liked what I had going on. Now you want me to be better. Like, now you're asking me to change myself. You know, and I don't think that's fair to the artist.
Well, I love being an independent artist because I've got no one. I'm not doing this for the money, because if I was, then there'd be trouble. I'm doing it because I love to do it, and I have nobody telling me what I should and what I shouldn't be doing.
Absolutely.
And I think that's why it's genuine. And if you, and that's why I'm passionate about what I'm doing. So I think I'm in the perfect position, really, to be able to just create my art the way that I want to do it, and let my small group of people listen to it.
Yeah.
And and there's so many ways that I can be heard. There's not just YouTube, but there's Spotify and all the other streaming platforms. And sometimes my songs will do really well, like that one that you just heard, Learner and a Misfit. I think on YouTube's only got just over 1,000 views, but on Spotify, I don't know how it's at 6,000. And
Ooh.
sometimes it's the other way around. So
Oh
the
wow.
previous one I think sometimes they do did well on Australian radio because we get some independent radio play over here as well.
Oh, nice.
But then on other like on YouTube, maybe it doesn't do as well, or on Spotify. It's just so it kind of I don't know how these things work, and I don't even stress. I don't even worry about it. It's like, you know what, I'm dropping the song and then see how it goes.
When I first started fucking with YouTube, I feel you. I used to watch lots of numbers and shit, and kind of try to, figure the algorithm out and all this shit. And I've gotten to the point where I don't even look at the fucking numbers anymore. The only time I really fuck with my shit is when YouTube says, hey, your video got blocked, go deal with it. And I'm like, okay, I gotta cut a piece of video out. That's pretty much all I really do anymore. I'm like, hey, either it's going to happen or it's not. I know the people that fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? And they love new music. They're here every single time. And they fucking, love meeting new people and listening to new music. And that's what this whole thing's about, We ain't got time for that other bullshit. If it comes, it comes. Great. Whatever. But we're doing this for the community, for us. We get some new people in every once in a while, which is so good to see, because there is almost 9 billion, 8 billion of us here on the planet. We could take a few more in, we ain't shy. That's for sure. We got the SVR in the chat, man. What's up, SVR, man? So good to see you, bro. Big salute. We got my dude. Hold on. We got somebody else in here. Kahuna came in. Rob Z came in. Big salute, fellas. Good to see y'all, man. Hope everybody's doing well. Who else came in? Philly Blunt. Who came in? Swisher Sweets. I said Philly Blunt. Swisher Sweets came in. What's up, y'all? So good to see y'all, man. I hope everybody's doing well. We got my dude Manny from the Lillypillies in this motherfucker, and his link tree is in the description below. Make sure you tap on that. You'll be able to follow all the socials and find all the streaming platforms for their great music. You want to get into another song?
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see here now. There's still a lot that I haven't heard from you. What would you suggest?
We play. I think you've got the little cursor near addictions. You may as well play that one. That one, for some reason, was one that did really well on Australian radio.
Shout out Australian radio for putting
reason.
independent artists on, man. That's fire.
Yeah, not commercial radio, unfortunately, but in indie radio.
Well, yeah, but every day I think more and more people are moving over towards that indie radio, type thing. So having something like that available, that's a miracle, man. That's fire. Yo, we got Addictions, the Lillypillies. Remember, link is in the description below. Tap on that. Let's go.
Shadows within are hiding deep inside me, and ever since I was a kid, they've come around to haunt me. I don't wanna feel low. Someday I'll learn to let go of all the shadows within, and so my world can keep turning. Does it feel the same in your shoes? Break the chains, what do you do? Does it feel the same for you? Can I slow down and turn things around? These are the times we're living in, with everything at our fingertips. These are the times we're living in, and we're all broken into pieces. These addictions make me yourself can take the pain somewhere else. Does it feel the same in your shoes? So distracted, what can I do? Does it feel the same for you? It's hard to slow down, to turn things around. These are the times we're living in, with everything at our fingertips. These are the times we're living in, and we're all broken into pieces. These addictions make me insane, and temptation makes me go astray, 'cause my soul is burning down again. These addictions make me run away. These addictions make me insane, and temptation makes me go astray, 'cause my soul is burning down again. These addictions make me run away. When there's a broken, it's time for a new day. We come to the blue sky, get it out of your mind. When there's a broken, it's time for a new day. We come to the blue sky, get it out of your mind. No, no, no. These just make me run away. No, 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 no. These just make me run away. No, 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 no. These just make me run away. No, 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 no. These just make me run away.
Man, I tell you what, dude, I could hear like all of your music just on like Grand Theft Auto channels, right? Like if like I don't know if you ever played Grand Theft Auto, but they have like when you get in the car, they have like a fucking bunch of radio stations. Like you could listen to a bunch of different ones, right? And they all have their own music, different genres and shit. Dude, I could hear your music on that, dude. Just driving down the motherfucking street, your shit's just blasted, bro. That's fire.
I wish if I just had like one song on one of those games, I could retire.
Facts, bro. That's what we're looking for. Get some placements, dude. You won't have to do any touring. You just stay with your wife, you know what I'm saying? Hang out with your friends and family, you know, and just live the life that you're supposed to off this art, you know what I'm saying? Look, man, we can't wait till y'all motherfuckers pass away to where you start making the checks, right? We got to get these checks in your hands before you pass away, dude. That's what we need to do, man. And your music is great enough to be able to be featured in movies, video games, and shit like that. We just got to get those placements.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the trickiest part about is writing the hook, because sometimes I might have a song and then I think it's finished and I'm like, no, that chorus is not catchy enough. Go back and write a catchy chorus, and that's what I've been doing this weekend actually. Is I'm working on a song now, and it's like, is the chorus catchy enough? And then I sit on it for a few days and then decide whether I'm happy with it or rework it. But
Who's your audience testing these things out on?
Me,
Just
in
me.
the car.
Nice. I was just wondering, like, if that they stick in your head, you know. And well, on that last one, the messaging is very important, you know, to be able to identify, recognize, and maybe hopefully work through your addictions. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they may be. I mean, you're showing, you know, all the people with the phones in their hands and the bags of pills in their hands, and you know, different things that one addiction one person have may not be like the other addiction the next person has. So to be able to identify what's possibly, you know, draining society, it's very important to be able to get a message out there, and then what's going to be catchy enough to stick into someone's head while they're laying in bed at night. Just it keeps going round and round in their fucking head, you know. Hopefully some people can take that to heart and change their lives with it, you know.
Yeah, I like to sort of for my lyrics to be open to interpretation as well, not to be direct, but you know, anyone can listen to that song, and it doesn't have to be a drug addiction or an alcohol addiction. It could be anything really. And nowadays, we're all addicted to something, whether it's technology or you know, phones or sex or whatever. And yeah, so it's very open to interpretation, I think. And yeah, it's not just about one addiction. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a great way to be able to get a response from a wide array of people as well, instead of focusing on one thing, alcoholism or whatever. Like you said, you open it up to interpretation, whatever your addiction may be, even if it's being too nice, and getting walked all over. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get walked all over. You can be nice, but you can't let people walk on you, type shit. And I love the messaging in that one. That was really good. I can see why it got the views it did.
Thank you.
Plus again, another video. You know what I'm saying? We love the videos over here. We a visual platform over here, so we appreciate the work that it takes to put into that stuff.
Yeah, one was filmed in Italy. That one, a few years ago now, a couple of
Oh
years ago.
wow, that's what's up, man. I was kind of trying to figure out where it was, but there's a lot of night shots, and I was like, I don't know where this is. Come on, Greg. Sex is an addiction. You like to look at that little thing busted out every once in a while. You do. We all do. That is a fact. That's the thing. Like, you see that Horrible Bosses movie. You ever see that Horrible Bosses?
Yes.
Remember Jennifer Aniston's character? She was like a sex addict. Like, she was a wow, dude. She was really something else in that movie. But she had to do the groups and stuff. Like the like the AA, but for fucking. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's when like, okay, I can't be fucking no more, man. It's really fucking my life up, dude. Like, how do you have that conversation with yourself? You can see, like, I did a bunch of meth when I was 20, and I looked at myself and I was like, I can't keep doing this shit. I about to have a baby and shit, so I stopped all that shit. But that's just mind over matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'll quit. I got something, going on over here. I can't be fucking with that no more. Does it get so bad to where you have to go to the fucking meeting all the time, dude? Like, just for fucking. Like, I can understand, alcoholism and shit like that. My dad was a big alcoholic. But fucking? Like, we all like to do it. I don't think there's one person on this planet that's like, nah, I don't like fucking. I ain't never been into that. Like, I don't think there's been one person that ever said that.
There's a movie about that as well. Speaking of movie, like not just a comedy, it was oh, I can't remember what it was called, but it won an Oscar, I think, as well. Michael
Oh,
Fassbender was in it, I think, and he was addicted to porn, and he couldn't sort of,
porn's
you
different,
know,
though. I can see that being a fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not with another person making an experience. You're just with yourself, kind of sad, in front of the computer, like, or whatever material, that you're using. Maybe a good imagination. I don't know.
maybe he couldn't form relationships or something because he was constantly like 24/7 on the stuff. And yeah, I can't remember the name of the movie, but it was a famous one. Yeah.
That's crazy. I have to look that up because yeah, that could be very bad. You know. Um, Greg, yo, you're crazy, bro. He said, "Where are these meetings being held? Because I need to go. I need to know where they at. I need to get in there and work out my issues." That's amazing. Yeah, that's the thing. You'll never know how we got there. You know what I'm saying, George? We just arrive at conversation naturally. That's how we do it over here. We might
On
be
the
talking about.
songs.
It came from the songs, exactly. The addiction song. That's right. Yeah, that's right. It always stems back to music. It always has to. What's some of your favorite genres in music?
Very broad taste in music, I think, and there's only a few genres that I don't really like. And in fact, I try and mix it up a bit. So the last one that we did, which was Leonard and the Misfit, which we just played was pop.
Hmm.
And the next single, which is scheduled in a couple of weeks' time, is going to be more rock. So I don't like to do the same. And I think I'm fortunate that I can do that. There are some bands that are also able to sort of switch genres, maybe like U2, even Coldplay.
Yeah,
They went from doing indie to pop, and because I just don't like doing one genre of music, and I think we can get away with doing that as well.
yeah.
But when we get asked, what genre are the Lillypillies, I guess the answer is probably indie rock, indie pop.
Okay.
That's probably what I listen to the most. But I like I like some hip hop as well, and I like some classical music as well. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Oh yeah,
I think
I love listening to like Beethoven or some old composer like that every once in a while, and just I like listening to instrumentals. Do you as well?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up,
Sometimes I
man.
wish I was an instrumental artist that I didn't have to write lyrics.
Yeah,
'Cause
right. Make your job so much easier.
yesterday I was like spent quite a few hours trying to write some lyrics to this song. I'm thinking if I was an instrumental artist, I wouldn't have to.
But
So
you are an instrumental artist. I mean, you like you said, you play the bass, you play some drums and keyboards, and then you have a host of other artists around you. Um, how is it? How is it like that when you're around a group of people trying to mesh a song together? Like, I can understand like one person sitting in a room coming up with something like a rap song, you know what I'm saying, off a beat they heard or whatever, it seems like it would be a much simpler process. But when you're trying to get ideas from five people, you know what I'm saying? And,
well, it's easy. I think it's easier to have people around you to bounce off ideas, and that's why it's
mm,
hard for me because I do most of like 99% of the songwriting I do on my own, which is
okay.
actually difficult to do. If I was, because I've been doing this for a long time, when I was in other bands and we would, be jamming together, as far as coming up with ideas, it was a lot easier. Whereas now, think of it as a blank canvas, like a painting with nothing on it.
Mm.
Like the other day, someone asked me, they said to me in a chat, they said to me, where do you get your, what do you call it? Where do you get your beats from? I'm like, what do you mean?
Is it, what do you mean? Where do I get my beats from? I
I
get them
think that
from my
was,
friends. They play them.
yeah. I'm like, I make them. Ask me where I
so
got my beats
so
from.
so when you're writing lyrics, and you got the drummer there and the guitarist there, and you're probably being vocalist, maybe bassist as well. How do you guys come up with a melody? Like,
I do all that. That's what I was saying. Like
oh,
it's
okay.
yeah, I literally I do it on my own and
And you hand
I
out the music to everybody,
yeah.
or at
So
least a direction you want to go.
there's usually a demo of a song that's formed, and then I'll say to them, okay, I need a guitar bit for this, and that's pretty much it. And usually I contact my friend Alessandro, who sends me some amazing guitar riffs mostly based on what I've done, but sometimes he'll change it up a bit, or sometimes my son as well. He plays on a bunch of songs as well.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's fire too. That's cool as shit, man.
In fact, I
I,
might get you to play the cover that we did a few months ago because in that one you can kind of see that that I'm pretty much playing every instrument in that,
hey, that's
which
what's
is
up.
"Save Your Tears" with a weekend cover, which I think is the second last one that we dropped. And it's not something that I do often. As I said, I don't often do covers. That one there, but that one we did. In a couple of hours, pretty much just for fun. And I wasn't even going to release it, and then thought you just put it out on YouTube, I guess.
Hey, that's what's up, man. And of course you recorded a video for it and the whole nine.
Yeah,
He
all in a
said
couple
there
of
ain't no
hours.
half steps over here, my guy. Full measures only. Thank you. Yo, Metalhead Hippie is in the motherfucking building. Metalhead Hippie, salute, my
Hey, it's
guy. So
Jeff.
good to see you, man. Hope you had a great weekend, brother. And it sounds like you're already familiar with the Lillypillies, so I'm glad you were
Jeff
able to
is a
stop by.
legend. Jeff,
Absolutely.
YouTube legend, just like you are
Absolutely.
too.
Nah, I'm nobody. But I do respect those that put in the hard work. So that's my dude right there, Metalhead Hippie. Putting the music out there, getting it out there, man. And that's you gotta get that music out there. So we appreciate him, man. To a quarter of a bid. You don't want quarter bids, my guy. Okay, I'm sorry. My computer. Okay, we're good. We got Lillypillies. We got Save Your Tears. This is the weekend cover for 2024. And I hope y'all ready. The link is in the description once again. Make sure you guys are tapping in on that. Save your tears. Let's go. And that was your son on the guitar.
Yeah, one of them.
That's fire, dude. That's fire. See, that's I think that's part of the coolest part is being able to do this with your family. There's not a lot of people in this world who would be like, see, my mom's an accountant. I can't go to work with her, you know what I'm saying, and do accounting things. I'm not that guy, and she can't go, frame a house with me, you know what I'm saying? That's something that we'll never be able to do together. But being able to do music with your family, that's so fucking cool to me, dude.
Yeah, he's got his own band, and I've got my thing going, and sometimes I knock on the door saying, "Come over here, I need you."
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Does he ever call on you, be like, "Hey, I need something for you, pops," or no?
Yes, he did
Oh,
actually.
cool.
Last year, their bass player couldn't. They were performing at a party, and and their bass player couldn't play, so they asked me. Like, these are 16-year-old kids, and I'm like, "Oh, Dad, are you available? Like, because we need a bass player
That's
for
so
our gig." And I'm
fire.
like, "What? What do I have to learn?" And they gave me a bunch of songs that I just literally had to, because I can play. But I have to sit down and practice stuff. If you have to, like, if I have to play in front of people, I can't just get up there. I'm not that good. And I did. I had to learn and go out and play a gig with them. So
That's
it was
fire.
fun.
The only old guy on stage. That's fire. You know
I
what
was
I'm
in the
saying?
back. The old guy, all the youngies were in the front.
I would have done the same thing, bruh. I would have been turning around, facing the screen, just like there ain't even a bassist here. I don't even know what you're talking about. All black, just standing in the back. Don't even worry about me. I'll make it happen, son. Yeah, that's awesome. Facts. See, those are the cool stories. When your kid has kids. You know what I'm saying? And they get to tell their kids about, yeah, me and grandpa used to, go one time we had a show together, and they'd be like, no way, type shit. That's what it's all about, man. Hell yeah. Let me ask you this. I know we only got a few more minutes left on this Zoom, so when it happens again, I'll restart it and you can come back in. But we got about 5 minutes left. Um, if you were able to play one venue, the most favorite venue you've ever thought about playing, what would that venue be?
Jeez, what's the one in what's the one in New York, in Madison Square Garden? That's a pretty prestigious one, isn't it?
MSG, yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
everyone's played there.
Yeah, yeah, that would be a great.
Anyone who's anyone, I think, has probably played Madison Square Garden.
Yeah,
So
that's that. I always wanted to see a show there. Of course, I'm 3,000 miles away from that place, so it's
I'll
not
just keep
very easy.
dreaming.
Right. But see, at least you've made it to New York, though. See, like I've only made it to New York one time because I have a grandma that lives there, and we went there to see her and my cousin. But other than that, I've only been there one time, and I had to go from Tennessee to New York. You went from Australia to New York. That
Did in 2019, yeah, just before the pandemic.
what was that experience like? Was it culture shock to you? I mean, you come from a pretty big
Oh,
city, so.
great. I did get stopped at the airport and I got asked a million questions. It's like, why are you going to America? Oh, because it was actually for work. But so why haven't you ever been here before? I'm like, because it's my first time. Why is it your first time? And they're like, give us your fingerprints. And I had to, I'm like, where am I going? What's going
Wow.
on?
Why? Why? Well, I can understand why business or pleasure, but why is this your first time, motherfucker? I live on the other side of the globe. Why do you think this is the first
Exactly.
time? You think I'm just gonna walk over this motherfucker every once in a while, bitch? Where the fuck you at? Like, do you know where Australia is? There's a lot of water between us, bro. Like, that's crazy question to even fucking ask. You'd be like, you
Didn't
lucky
actually
I'm.
know that I was there for Halloween, and I didn't know that it was Halloween because I guess Halloween is now celebrated sort of everywhere, but it's not huge in Australia. Like, when it's the 31st of October, I'm like, oh yeah, isn't that Halloween kind of thing? Whereas for you guys, it's huge.
Oh yeah,
And I
it's in
was
your
there, and
face
I
for
was
at least a
wondering
month
why
before.
they were doing stuff in the city. I'm like, what's going? Why is there barricades in the streets? And it says Halloween parade. I'm like, oh wow. So I didn't actually No, when I was there, it was big and loud, and it was great.
Oh, that's dope, man. I've never seen a Halloween parade. That would be pretty cool to see, especially something on a scale like New York size, you know. I don't even know about no Halloween parade out here. Motherfuckers just be like stealing people's candies out of their hands out here. Like they're just complete assholes. Like I don't even turn on my porch light anymore and give away candy. I go to the store, I'll go get me some candy, and I'll sit here and watch some YouTube, or I'll fucking go live. One of the two is happening, but I'm not fucking with that door. I don't give a fuck who knocks on it. I'm not opening it.
So remember, it's so crowded and so many people that at one point I'm like, okay, it was great. I want to get out of here now and go back to hotel. And I couldn't move. I was like, can't. There's so many people.
Wow, that's crazy. You're like, I just want to go chill, and I can't even do that. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, maybe New York's not the spot. You know, I don't know, man. I would like to be there on the when the ball dropped one day, though. That would be pretty cool. But that, again, a lot of fucking people, and you're there all fucking day. You've probably been pissed on about 3 or 4 times because there's nowhere to
Yeah.
go. Like that, that's not good.
Sydney has a huge New Year's Eve party as well. I think it's famous for the fireworks on the harbour and the Opera House. But honestly, they're so crowded. I couldn't think of anything worse than being stuck there.
Right?
I'm
That's some
showing my
tourist
age
trap
again. I
shit.
know, but
Facts. No, yeah, I imagine most of the people coming from out of town, not even from the mainland Australia, but from other countries to celebrate there. You know, I mean, like you would in Times Square, there would be a lot of foreigners coming in just for that specific event. You know, and let them fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like using porta potties, and I don't go poop anywhere except for like a hotel room I'm renting or my house. That's it. Like I might poop at my mom's house every once in a while, but I don't even like doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like a personal thing, you know. I don't know, man. Going out and about for me, dude. I just random toilet, bro. Nah, we ain't friends. We ain't friends like that. That's crazy. I think Manny would have more fun in Nashville. See, now Nashville would be cool too because they got like a music downtown area, you know, that's lively, but it's not ridiculously crowded. You know, it's not like
is it
overly
mostly
crowded.
country though?
To be honest with you, man, a lot of artists outside of country are moving to Nashville. Our artist that I fuck with, his name is Abstract. I got to interview him. He lives in Nashville, and he loves it. He says there's so many people, ah, damn thing, so many people doing so many different types of music there. It really is something to behold, you know, because you know, of course, it was big country mecca for a long time. But it looks like you know, just music lovers are starting to you know, show up and show out, you know, and great artists too, man, because to be able to get that biggest indie scene in Nashville, hey, that's what's up. Austin City Limits is fun. Austin's another big city, yeah, in Texas that has a diverse range of music going on in it too. They do South by Southwest out there once a year, and they just have all kinds of artists out there. It's pretty fire. Yeah, welcome back, Manny. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. You enjoying your Australian afternoon, my friend?
Yes, it's afternoon here already. It's Monday afternoon.
What?
We live in the future
That's a
over
fact. Give me
here.
the. You gotta send me them lottery numbers, man. I'll split it 50-50 with you. I'll give you 60-40. I'll give you 60, man. I just need some scratch. I
Sure, it's
got
that simple.
I know, right? It would be so great. I mean, you think about Back to the Future too, right? Where he had the almanac, and then Biff took it back and gave it to his younger self. How responsible or irresponsible would you be with that information, my friend?
Be responsible, but at the same time, yeah, I would make the most of it for sure. Who wouldn't?
You got to think about what the younger you and now you. Okay, because now me would be much more responsible than the guy in my 20s.
Yeah, same, same. And yeah, and you'd also be more giving, I think, and
Yes.
more generous, and
But I would hate
yeah,
to see my town turn into what Biff turned his town into. Because
yes,
it was
that's right.
lawlessness and crazy shit.
That's a great movie, isn't it?
It just stands the test of time. I'm telling you, like, I keep watching people watch them. Like, I cannot stop watching people watch the trilogy of Back to the Future. It really takes you back to the time, like, you remember when you watched it the first time. You were probably much younger, like I was. Whoa, hoverboard, fly a car at the end of the first one. Like, all this just unimaginable shit, and you get to see that wonder in people's eyes again. You're like, dude, it kind of makes you feel like you're back at that time. That's why I like reaction channels so much, because you get to experience their first time, you know. And I fucking love that, dude. I mean, some people have better, reactions than others, but for the most part, something that you really cherish, you know what I'm saying, in your heart, and that you love to listen to or watch, and you're getting to share, not even share, but watch somebody experience that for themselves too. I don't know what it is, dude, but it is that's an addiction, I think. If I'm not wrong, you guys in the chat, let me know. Because I know I love watching people react to things. I don't know what the fuck it is. Hot Tub Time Machine was the best. Dude made himself facts. He did. He even said Lugal. He said, "Fuck Google. That's Lugal, bitch." That shit was crazy.
It's another movie where he was stealing the Beatles songs. What was it called? Yesterday or something? I don't know.
There was a song
Yeah, I
where
think it was
somebody was
called Yesterday.
stealing. Yesterday.
And this guy in the movie, it was like the Beatles never existed, and except he was the only one that knew about it for some strange reason, and he was kept on saying, I wrote this song, and it was like, Hey Jude or whatever.
That's
He's like,
crazy.
oh, this song is amazing, and
Yo,
yeah,
I gotta look that up. That sounds amazing. I love the Beatles too. My dad got me into the Beatles. So yeah.
I can't remember the name of the movie. I'm pretty sure it was called
Yesterday.
Yesterday, but yeah.
That
And then
sounds like
obviously,
he
oh,
was
I won't
probably.
spoil the ending, but kind of what we're talking about anyway. That made me think about it.
That's fire. That's fire. You don't worry about spoiling endings. I usually forget shit about 10 minutes after I hear it. Shout out to Weed. Yeah, I want actually. You know what? I'm gonna have to write this down. Actually, I got a list of shows here to watch. What's some of your favorite TV shows or movies?
A lot of TV these days. I know you put me on the spot, but I did, I'll tell you what I watched last night or 2 nights ago that I hadn't seen. And my kids had like, what? It's been out for years, Dad. Why haven't you seen it yet? And I'm like, no, I haven't seen it. I really enjoyed it. It was the Mad Max, one of the latest ones. Mad Max, the one from 10 years ago with Charlize Theron in it.
I haven't seen that one either, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I know what you're talking about because I think it's called like Thunder Fury or Fury
Yeah,
Road or some shit.
Mad Max. No, not that one. Not the
No,
one from the 80s. Like the one from
like the newer
literally
one,
the newer ones.
but it's not
Fury
the
Road.
Fury
Fury Road.
Road. That's
Yeah.
what it's called. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think you said that Charlize Theron was like the lead in it or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I
That
haven't
was
watched that
cool.
one yet, but I would definitely watch it. I'm
I
still
like all
stuck
the
on my. I'm sorry.
alien movies that they put out, like the first couple of ones. I like that sort of stuff. What else? I mean, yeah, there's lots of good movies out there. Just can't think of them now.
You like sci-fi?
Yeah, it depends. Depends. I've never really been into Star Trek kind of sci-fi, but Star Wars, yes.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the first few Star Wars films. Those were fine. I'm not a big comic book guy, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really get into all that other stuff. But I do like sci-fi. Um, I like funny sci-fi. There was this really funny sci-fi TV show called What the hell was it called? It had the dude Seth. What's his name? The Family Guy guy. Was
Green, is it? No.
no
No.
the lead, the Peter guy. What's his name? The guy who created the whole Seth MacFarlane. He's in it. It's called the what the fuck is it called, man? Shit.
15th got it. There you go.
Somebody out there is gonna know. But it was hilarious, dude. It was hilarious. It was like a Star Trek movie show, but it was like all updated and hilarious because Seth MacFarlane was in it, and you know that dude's just hilarious.
Still watch Seinfeld and laugh at every joke every time, even though I've seen them 20,000 times. That's for me. That's just a classic.
That is
I
classic.
also like to watch a lot of like real life stories. I don't know why. But like if it really happened in real life, then it's I'm interested in it, whatever it is, whatever it's about, especially like music biopics as well. Obviously, they're cool.
Yeah, yeah,
But I like a lot
absolutely.
of that stuff.
A lot of documentaries. I
Yeah.
like to laugh because I'm always stoned. I don't watch a lot of like murder stuff. My sister, she likes to watch those murder mysteries, the first 48 and all that murder porn shit. And I'm just like, stay away from me. You'll be able to kill me and then get away with it at some point because you watched all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do not trust you anymore. Like, stuff start coming up dead around you. I know what the fuck really happened. I won't turn you in unless I have to, but
Shows and that stuff to them.
I'm sorry, it broke up there.
Can't do the all the talent shows, the X Factors and the Idols, and no, it's just
No, I've never been big on those shows, and the biggest reason I think I've never been in those shows is because they always want to sell you some sad story. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have fucking time for your sad stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody gives a fuck that I lived on the concrete for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I don't even give a fuck. I had to learn a lesson. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to bore people with that shit. Why am I going to take 5 minutes on some shit and sit here and fake cry to make fucking... No, stop it. Just do your shit and get the fuck off the stage and they'll do their thing. You know, everybody will vote.
yeah.
I don't see... Even game shows are nowadays like, oh, you know, we went through this crazy thing and, you know, no one cares. Stop it. Just play the fucking game. Like, dude. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm heartless, but dude, come on. Do we really got time? We can put more game in here. We can stop fucking listening to these people and just put more game in this motherfucker, you know? You can sell one more ad spot. You cut their fucking story out. Let's think about that, you know?
Sometimes they can be really talented on these shows, but if they haven't got a sad story, then that's just sorry, but you just don't have one, and it's no good.
Exactly. And they won't take you if you ain't got no sad story. So then now you have to risk making some shit up, right? And then get found out as a fraud in the later date. That would be terrible. That'd be like a Milli Vanilli thing. Could you imagine being those?
Speaking of documentaries and true stories and what do you watch? I watched I think on Netflix they had the Milli Vanilli story, which was super interesting
Oh, really?
because they didn't want to be fake.
Mm.
They knew how to sing. They could
Oh,
sing. But the producer said, no, I want this person. Like it was true that they were manufactured, and there were so many implications. I mean, the guy, I think, ended up, you know, just killing himself
oh shit! I did
because of
not know
all
that.
the all the like he just couldn't cope with the whole thing throughout his
Oh,
life, and it was really interesting. But they could actually sing, but the producer wouldn't let them sing, and then they got blamed instead of the producer. It's like he should have taken whereas he was like, oh no, it's all their fault kind of thing. This is
that's
yeah, it was
wild,
interesting.
and that's super sad. That dude took his life. I mean, that's super sad. That should have
Yeah,
never came to that. You know?
yeah.
That's wild, bro. Oh my goodness. I don't have I don't have Netflix, but I have to see if I can find that somewhere because you know, we all remember that girl, you know, it's true, and they was bopping around and shit, doing their thing. They were fucking everywhere, you know. And all of a sudden they were nowhere. That was the craziest part about it. Like, even the dude, people are still getting Rick rolled to this day. You know what I'm saying? And that dude is nowhere to be found, but his music is still, that one song still keeps pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really is amazing how shit works out, dude. It's fucking weird. And you can't tell me that those weren't fucking bangers. They weren't hits, because they were on top billboards consistently. You know? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. Y'all ready for another song? I hope so, because you're going to get one. Manny's ready for another song, that's for sure. Let me get this popped up here, right here, like this. Look at all these interesting places, man. Like, It's Never Too Late. That looks like a very interesting location.
Yeah, and All Around the World is filmed in 4 countries.
Oh, shit. All right, we're going to do All Around the World. And then we're going to do It's Never Too Late, because I like that style of house. I don't even know where it looked like. It might be in something in Nepal or something. I don't know. I'm probably way off, though. Yeah. Hey, everybody, I hope you're having a great time. I know I'm having a great time. Make sure you're clicking these links in the description below. You'll be able to find my guy's music everywhere, his socials. Follow along. You'll know where all the new releases come out and the new album that's going to be dropping soon. This is Lillypillies, All Around the World. Let's go.
All around the world, people chasing dreams, living different lives, see them in the streets. All around the world, time to spread the word when you're feeling lost and we feel unheard. All the beauty and diversity, there's good and bad in everything. Don't believe everything you see. Open your mind and let yourself be free. All around the world, we wanna be loved. There are bleeding hearts that are torn apart. All around the world, better days gonna come our way. We're gonna be okay. Let yourself go. Set yourself free. Let yourself go. All around the world, pain and suffering. Everybody hopes love will set them free. Every corner of the globe, feeling more alone. Come together now in this place called home. All the beauty and diversity, there's good and bad in everything. Don't believe everything you see. Open your mind and let yourself be free. All around the world, we wanna be loved. There are bleeding hearts that are torn apart. All around the world, better days gonna come our way. We're gonna be okay. Let yourself go. Set yourself free. Let yourself go. All around the world, we wanna be loved. There are bleeding hearts that are torn apart. All around the world, better days gonna come our way. We're gonna be okay. Let yourself go. Set yourself free. Let yourself go. Set yourself free. Let yourself go. Set yourself free. Let yourself go. Set yourself free.
Man, you guys are fucking incredible, dude. First and foremost, dude, another amazing video, dude. Like, incredible visuals, great lyrics, just being real and honest. I fucking love the energy that you guys are putting out, dude, and it's a positive message with a very real base to it. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys for real doing what you're doing, man. For real.
Thank you. That was a very difficult video to make, and I can tell you why. Not only because it was filmed in four different countries, but so I knew that I was going to go on this one trip because the reason why I go to Italy is because I work for a company that's based over there. So at least once a year they fly me from Australia to Italy. So I'm thinking I've got this song called All Around the World. I'm in Australia. Let's do some footage in Australia. So I'm going to Italy. Let's do some footage in Italy. While I was there, I went to London for a few days because you can get on a flight from Rome to London for like $20,
Wow.
literally. That's how cheap it is. And then on the way to Italy to Australia is 24-hour flight, so you got to stop halfway. So I stopped in Qatar. So I'm thinking, okay, let's just do some footage over here. But all of this I did on crutches on with a broken leg. You can't see that in the video clip because I chopped it off. But I'm literally like walking around the streets of London with a backpack with one crutch in one hand, one thing in the other hand, me trying to say, let yourself go, set yourself free. People are probably thinking, who is this crazy man?
That's amazing because I did not notice any crutches or any type of walking impairment, anything, dude. That salute, my guy. It's getting shit done,
Yeah,
dude. And it's, you know, I was gonna say, you know, it's a very simple thing to do while you're out and about. You just pop on the phone. You don't even have to have your song playing. You just, you know, lip sync your words into the camera. You know what I'm saying, and sync his shit up later. But now knowing you did it with one leg and one arm, and you're holding your own camera for most of it, dude, that's fucking amazing, bro. That's getting shit done, dude.
in 10 days before getting on a plane. So I was actually in a wheelchair for some of the time that I was trying to get around because, in and out of airports with luggage and, limping. So I rather on a tennis court playing tennis. So that was hard. That was very, very hard. And then when I came back, I had all this footage on my phone. And I just went through it all and just did the editing, and that was it. So
Well, again, you could tell you love doing what you're doing because there are no half measures in any of the work that you do. You commit fully to it, and I think as a consumer, thank you for that. You know, it could be just a static picture, or it could be you know, in front of a green screen, which it has been before, and that's fine as well. But you do take the extra steps, even when you're got ailments and you know, and you can't even fucking walk, and you're still making shit happen, dude. That's fucking that should be able to give somebody a bit of inspiration out there, man.
yeah, I mean, I feel blessed as well that I can still, that I can do this because, once upon a time you couldn't. If you think about the days when we were a lot younger, and you had to you had to be signed to do what we're doing, and now we can
Right.
release music and make videos, that's how I think about it. I never release anything unless it's ready to be released and to be played and to be heard. I generally don't put out demos or anything like that,
Yeah.
um, because that's the way that I was sort of brought up. A band wrote music, made singles and videos and albums, and then put them out. The record company would put them out, and I use that mentality really
That's smart
when
though,
I when
because
I
that is
when I do stuff.
the business end of that. A lot of artists aren't familiar with that end of the,
Even if
you
I'm
know.
an independent artist, I still have that professional mentality, I think.
Yeah, that's what's up. That well, it shows through the work. So, um, you know, it really is no question about the dedication that you have to this art and this craft. Yo,
Thank you.
Larry Belafonte, my dude, is in the house. Big salute. 15 Ben said he's out, so you take care of yourself, my friend. Great to see you. Rock On is in the building. Come here, you get some hugs too. Come on. I love that shit. Big salute. Who else came in here? There was somebody else that came in here, I
You
believe.
guys are
Oh, yeah,
so
my
cool for
dude,
being here. Thank you
Damier.
so much.
My dude, Damier the Dragon's in this motherfucker. And Cherokee Mommy of 4. Thank you so much for coming through and hanging out with us. I hope you guys are having a great end of your weekend. We got Manny from the Lillypillies with us tonight.
Amazing artists as well, the ones that you've mentioned.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I love being able to go through so many genres of music because you never really know. Like, one of my favorite artists, his name's Abi the Nomad, and he plays so many different genres of music. Like, you might get like a rap song, and then an R&B song, and then like a pop song, and then you might get like a old jazzy, 70s song. Like, you really don't know what you're gonna get when you hit play with that guy, and I love that shit. It's almost kind of like what you get from play from you. You know what I'm saying? We might get a pop song. We might get something that might be like a little, like a little bit more up tempo, like dance club song. We might get something that's a rock song with the heavy guitar in it and drums and shit. That's just fire.
Thanks.
Hell yeah, man. I know everybody's showing up support, man. Dan Anderson, good to see you, my friend. Big salute. Hope you're doing well as well. Another great artist right there. There's no shortage of them out here, and we got to get these guys on the map, and all genres, not just hip hop. Even though hip hop is my favorite, I do respect and love a lot of different types of music. But just hip hop, it's my favorite. That's why we try to get a wide array of artists on here for being able to talk to them and get to know the little process behind the music and stuff. And I can't thank you enough, Manny, for your time. Do you have...
My pleasure. I think we've been talking about this for quite a while, so glad that we could finally make it happen.
Absolutely. I know the time difference is so, brutal, but yeah, man, I'm so glad we were able to make it work. Let me ask you this question. I love asking people this question, and you seem like a very, I don't really give a fuck type dude, but I want to know your answer. Let's say, you did it. You got to the top of the peak. You're the most successful, musician, artist that's ever lived, and you got all the money. Your kids got money, right? Where are your top 3 houses? Because you're going to have many homes. You don't want to stay in hotels at that point. Where are your top 3? Like your main home and a couple of vacation homes.
It's easy because, well, one of them will be in Australia. And one of them will be in Italy, where I grew up. I went to high school there.
Oh, nice.
And the third one, where are we going to have the third one? It's going to have to be maybe somewhere in between. How about like somewhere like maybe Hawaii or I don't know. Where's in between?
In between Italy and Australia? Ooh, maybe you guys are kind of close to Japan, right?
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, it's a little out of the way, but it ain't like a direct straight. But Japan would be kind of fire.
Yeah.
I've never.
Somewhere in
That's one
between, I
place
think, the Europe and Australia
Okay.
as a third.
So Qatar.
So I'd say, yeah, it's somewhere either like Hawaii, which is sort of semi halfway, or even in somewhere in Asia. Yeah, definitely. Like maybe even I was gonna say Dubai, but no, Dubai's a bit noisy and
Yeah, it's a really big city.
sort of, yeah. Um,
Ooh,
I mean,
India gonna be busy too. They got what, 2 billion people over there?
what would your answer be? I'd be curious to see to hear your answer.
My answer?
Yeah.
I've never answered that question. That's crazy. You would ask me that. I never really thought about it. Well, I probably have one here in California somewhere. Because I love California. I was born in California, so I want to have probably like my main home. It'd be in the middle of nowhere though. It wouldn't be in any particular city. It'd just be like in the foothills somewhere, probably. Big fence around it, and auto turrets, maybe a fallout shelter. I think that would be fun. other than that, I would love to have a place in Australia because I've always wanted to go to Australia. And since I started this channel, I met so many awesome Australian people. I mean, they've literally opened their homes to me. They're like, dude, you got a fucking place right here, dude. Just get here. You know what I'm saying? And like, so welcoming. You know what I'm saying? And just cool ass people. I'd love to be able to go take in the environment and shit like that. So I'd probably have to get a place somewhere in Australia. I just don't know where. I have no idea where.
Yuki's saying Canada. That's a good option.
Canada.
Big Kahuna's saying Philippines. I haven't been to Philippines. I have been to Vietnam. That's pretty cool. Haven't been to Philippines.
My homie shakes peas out there in the Philippines. He loves it. He's from Canada too. That's,
Haven't been to Canada either. It's on my to-do list.
I haven't been outside the country. I haven't even seen all of my country yet, though. It's a big fucking... And I used to be a traveling salesman. Like, I used to travel around the country selling speakers. And I've seen a lot of it that way, which was cool. But I still haven't seen, like, Mount Rushmore. You know, what else have I not seen? I haven't been up towards the northern border. I haven't seen any of those states up there. Wisconsin, Idaho, none of that shit. Michigan, I haven't seen none of that. I would like to go see those lakes at some point. That would be cool to see. But
South America would be cool too, I think.
I think it'd be too hot. You start going south, man. They get close to that equator, bro. It get hot.
Somewhere like Brazil or Argentina.
Brazil would be dope. I think Brazil would be... I think it would be pretty dope to see like a soccer game there. That'd be amazing, because that's like the culture. You know what I'm saying? You guys like what do you guys like more, soccer or rugby?
I like soccer better, but as a nation here, it's rugby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because rugby, they motherfuckers. I see them motherfuckers going at it. I'm like, holy shit, dude. These guys, they're like all linebackers just running into each other. It's fucking insane.
With no protection, like you guys just
Oh, just got a polo on, pair of shorts. Let's get it,
Yeah.
bitch. Like, what? That's crazy. Them motherfuckers just every day lumped up faces and shit, bro. Like, there's no way you're getting out of there unscathed. I still don't understand the rules completely, but I tell you what, I would never want to play that game. Maybe as a young man, you know what I'm saying? It might have been interesting to at least try it, but I don't think I'd have like a career in that. Like, football was cool to play, you know what I'm saying? Didn't have a career in that, and that was fine. But it was fun to play and hit people and get hit, you know. But you're fully armored, you know what I'm saying? It's like... It's a little different than just running into somebody with your bare shoulder, dude. It's crazy. Right to the fucking soloplex. Pfft, no win. Sorry. That's the same with the motherfucking hockey players, man. They just spit out their teeth and keep going. It's like, what? The motherfuckers don't play. That's unreal.
with the sticks, I should say.
Did you ever play sports when you were growing up?
Yeah, I did. I played some soccer, but also I still play a lot of tennis even now when I'm not injured. But that's always been my thing. It can be a little bit of a, believe it or not, it can be brutal hitting the ball really hard. And it's a sport where you get lots of injuries like shoulder or wrist. At the moment, I've got a bit of a wrist issue here. So I saw a physio, but and knees and stuff. I
They
still
call
play.
it tennis elbow, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they
I
say
just strap myself and just keep going a lot of the times.
that's it, man. Doing what you love, you know, sometimes it ain't easy to do, but you got to fit it in when you can get it in. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Do you like playing singles or doubles better?
Mostly singles. Yeah, and I watch it as well. I think next week there's the tennis is in near you in California, in Indian Wells. They're playing the tournament there.
Oh, okay, hell yeah. That's what's up. I don't have a TV anymore, so I'm like, I mean, I got a streaming box in my room, but I just kind of like stream some shit before I go to bed. But I love watching women's tennis. That and women's beach volleyball, like that's my favorite shit to watch. Like look, they're beautiful women. Let's just not beat around the bush. But the athleticism is retarded. It's ridiculous, dude. Like, they are so fucking athletic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to listen to two dudes grunt on a motherfucking tennis court. You know what I'm saying? It kind of sounds gross. You know, I'd much rather watch two women play tennis. You know what I'm saying? Really go at it, and they can go at it. But men's tennis is, of course, you know, the more skillful, I guess. Because the motherfuckers is crazy, dude. I mean, you serve a fucking ball over 100 miles an hour. That's insane.
Yeah, and I think some players from the past have compared it to almost like a boxing match, but without contact. Because in boxing you have physical contact, you're punching each other there. In tennis court, it's like a battle, but you're so far apart that you're just trying to kill the other person.
Right? I mean, because you know that they're hitting it as fucking hard as they can, dude, like a lot of the times. Of course, there's spin and draw and all that stuff you're putting on it, and maybe try to trick a motherfucker from time to time. But I'm not a connoisseur of tennis by any means, but you see the motherfuckers hit that ball so hard. I don't know how they have the reaction time to get to where they needed to get it and hit it again. It's really impressive.
Yeah, that's why these people start playing when they're like 4 years old or something ridiculous. So they've been doing it, before they could even walk almost.
Right. That's a fact. Who's your favorite tennis player ever?
The Italian, Sinner,
I don't think I
in
heard.
men's.
Okay.
He's #1 player in the world.
Oh shit. So he making that bread
And
on some tennis, man. And those motherfuckers make a grip of money though, right? It's like golf.
Women's. Sorry.
They make a lot of money doing that because it's like golf, right? Like they're making a lot of fucking money.
More than me and you, for sure.
Well, I hope they're making more than me because I can't even go get a damn Subway sandwich right now. So come on, Subway, I need a sponsorship. Come on, I eat fresh. Come on, man, 5 days a week at least. You know how we do. I sponsor the shit out of you. I go live 5 times a week. I eat fresh. I would for you. Just need one sponsorship. I'm telling you. It'd be over. Hey, I appreciate that, Metalhead. You the man, dude. Much love to you, brother. Big salute, man. I know we're getting close to the end here. You want to hit the people with another song before we wrap this up?
Let's do it.
All right. I wanted to see this video right here. It's Never Too Late. Is that going to be a good one? All right. We got the Lillypillies with us. Make sure you're tapping that link in the description below. This one's called Never Too Late. Let's go.
It's never too late to change direction, to mend what's broken, to heal the pain. Rewrite your story and get redemption. Time may be slipping away, it's not too late to start again. Just weigh us down. Whoa, where are you? It's not too late to turn it around. It's never too late to turn it around. It's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late to change the story. Through the darkness, we'll find our way. And if we stumble, we'll find the courage it's not too late to start again. Where are you to pick me up from the ground? Where are you? It's not too late to turn it around. It's never too late to turn it around. It's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. It's never, it's never, it's never, it's never too late. It's never, it's never, it's never, it's never too late to change direction, to mend what's broken, to heal the pain. It's never too late. It's never, it's never, it's never, it's never too late. It's never, it's never, it's never, it's never too late. It's never, it's never, it's never, it's never too late. It's never, it's never, it's never, it's never too late.
Yeah. Again, great footage. Even you got some drone footage in there. Remarkable video. It's never too late. Words of wisdom right there as well. And of course, you got your onomatopoeia in there, and that always sticks in my brain. The ooh. I mean, that shit is stuck in there now. It's happening for the rest of the night. I would be laying on my bed, going to sleep, going ooh.
Mission accomplished.
Facts. Absolutely, man. I want to thank you, bro. This is going to end real quick. You want to come back in real quick, and we'll, give goodbyes, and then okay, I'm gonna end this, and we'll come back in, and we'll wrap it up for you guys. I hope everybody had a great time tonight. I know I did. And we'll got more of this, tomorrow and Wednesday. I believe next Thursday. I'll go over the list here in a minute with you guys. I know we got a lot more in store for you, so never short on content. At least during the cooler months until I get a new computer. Yeah, let's see here. Okay. Nope, nothing on Thursday. So, yeah, tomorrow we got Sabo coming through at 11 a.m. Pacific. So, it's going to be pretty early. Because he's over in the Middle East somewhere right now. And he's like 11 hours ahead of me. But Manny's back with us. How you doing, Manny?
A bit lost. I've got too many screens open. Oh, there I am.
Hey, welcome back, brother. Thank you so much again for hanging out with us tonight, letting us get to know you as a person behind the music, and of course, getting to know the music. And make sure you guys are tapping in with the link in the description. You'll be able to find all the links in one. It is a link tree, and it's good for you. Do you have anybody you want to shout out before we wrap this up?
I just wanted to, first of all, thank you for Zach for giving me the opportunity to be here. Thank you very much, and all the amazing people in the chat as well. And you never know who's going to turn up, and all the cool people are here. So thank you.
That's a fact, man. All the cool people are here, and we're here to support you. So I really wish all the great things that come your way, man. You deserve them. So salute to you, man. Keep doing what you're doing, because we're going to keep listening. SGR crew, y'all the special ones out there, man. really you're the ones that make this shit work. So thank you so much for doing what you do, just coming up and liking the video, you know, to sharing it, to commenting, and all the great things that you guys do. So thank you so much, you know, to everyone, and the people who that join the channel as a monthly subscriber. Thank you so much. It really does mean the world to me, and it's one less lawn I have to mow out there during the week. You know what I'm saying, to come get you guys this content. You know what I'm saying. So we'll be back at it tomorrow, 11 a.m. early one tomorrow, and then on Wednesday we have artist from the Netherlands. Her name is Britt, and that'll be at 2 p.m. Pacific. And then we'll be back again Friday with This Week in Hip Hop. So I hope everybody has a great, blessed week if I don't see you. And have a great love for anything that you love, unless it's a bad thing and it hurts somebody. Don't do that. Rock on. I see you. Come here. Give me hugs. Come on. So good to see you, girl. Big salute. I'll see you guys on the next one, all right? Peace.